friends. How are you guys? I know it's been a minute. Your girl has been celebrating so many great things going on in life. I had to take a break so that I can love on the people that love on me. And they have so much going on. So, with that being the case, your girl is a little behind, but neither here nor there. We're here. You see a girl, she got her locks back. Yeah, believe me, they're mine, honey. I just kept them until I was ready to put them back. But now we're here and we're full effect, and let's get to it. Tonight's episode is about when we became one. And just hold on, and we're gonna get to the point in a minute. So what we gonna do? First of all, welcome to Behind the Walls with Candace. I'm so happy that we are here again. And I'm so happy that you are here to share this moment with me. As we will need to do what? Grab our drink of choice. We're going to sit down and let's talk about it. Period. All right. So, you guys, first of all, let's take a sip. Here's to all the nuptials. Here's to all the love. Here's to all the graduates of 2026. My girl was a graduate this year. My nephew was a graduate this year. My cousin was a graduate this year. So cheers to them. Let's take a sip. Okay, boom. So let's get into it. So tonight we're going to talk about when we were ready to blend our families. Now, some people that you already had your families, and then in other cases, it was just first meeting, we get to know each other, things of that nature. We have families outside of each other, which is cool. So let me tell you my story and how we all became one. All right. So here's it. As you know, we had been going strong for quite a while. And so now we're like a year in of whatsoever. And he has 2 children. I have 2 children. He got 2 boys. I've got 2 girls, right? And family is very important to me. It's always been the structure of my life. Like without my family, I'm nothing. And I need my family. And I was not willing to embark upon what seems to be a long relationship or a long-term relationship where we could not commingle and we could not blend our families as one. So initially, when we got serious and we decided that we were going to be exclusive with each other, he was very apprehensive about me meeting his children. For him, he was like, oh, the mother of my children is going to feel this way or that way or the other way. But nah, because that's not where I come from. Because in my dynamic and my co-parenting, like we don't have that problem. I'm so grateful for the person that I chose to have a child with, because one thing about it, 2 things for certain, when it comes to our daughter, there's no questions asked. We are family. We are going to be in events together. We are going to share moments and time together. When it's time to have a conversation about our daughter, we having a conversation. And we're going to have a family meetings, and we're going to do whatever we need to do for the greater good of our daughter. So being separate and not having like the blending and the co-parentingship with our families was a non-negotiable for me. And if I could have not been a part of your children's lives, then you can't be a part of my life, because my girls are a package deal. And when you choose me, you choose them. And when I choose you, I choose them. And it's no in between that. Let's make that abundantly clear. Okay. So, it was a thing. Don't get me twisted. It was a thing because he was in the mindset where, she's like this and she's like that, da 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 da, and she's not gonna want to, talk to you, and she's not gonna want the kids to be around you. Ah. No, no, no. Because let me tell you something about me. No matter how much a person thinks that they are them, don't you ever think that I'm not her. Know that, okay? And I'm her, like the kids do today. Well, that's so funny. I love that. My daughter told me this. She said, "Mama, you doing the wrong thing. You got to do this." Okay, well, period. So neither here nor there. So that was a non-negotiable for me at the end of the day. So he was kind of fighting it and like, this and that and the third. I said, nah, we ain't doing it. I'm gonna be a part of your children's lives, and you're gonna be a part of my children's lives, or we can beat our feet, baby. It's all good. But the woman that your friend is, meaning me, I don't take no for an answer. First of all, you gonna have to tell me no. And I don't do that. Well, one side and another and this, da, da, da. Nah, that's your side of the story. I need her side of the story. So let me tell y'all what I did. I knew who she was because I do my due diligence and I do my investigations. That's just who I am because I don't trust nobody's information better than I trust my own. My friends, mock your girl's words. Never, ever, ever, ever trust anybody's information more than you trust your own. So I didn't. So here's what your girl did. I knew who she was, and I knew that he was being apprehensive about it. So guess what I did? I hit her up directly, and I let mama know. I said, "Hey, I am who I am. I ain't got to get into like all the details and stuff because it doesn't matter at this point. Mind you, we 4 years past that. We'll get there. Stay with me. Take a sip. Okay, so boom. I hit her up and I said, "Hey, I am who I am, and I am who I am to him. And I have made it abundantly clear that I'm not willing to move further with him in any aspects of a relationship or anything like that if I cannot have a clean and pure relationship with his children and vice versa." Because my youngest daughter, she gravitated to him right away. My oldest, not so much. But she been through the fire with her mama, so like she don't trust nothing and nobody around me. It don't matter, man, boy, girl, dog, child. She don't give a damn. She don't trust nobody around me, so I knew that she was gonna be a tougher nut to crack than the little one was at that time. At that time, little one was like 5 or 6, maybe. But she liked him and they had their own little thing and they, you know what I'm saying? So I let them do that, you know? So long story short, I was just like, I'm not going to move any farther with him in this relationship if I cannot have a relationship with his children and vice versa, like non-negotiable. It's all or nothing, right? Okay, so boom. I shot her a message and I said what I said, this, then the third. So I didn't tell him first of all that I did that. Because why should I? I'm a woman before it's anything. And I don't owe nobody nothing. I don't need no permission to do nothing. I am who I am, and nobody controls me but me and above, right? So, with that being the case, she messaged me back And she was like, okay, I understand this, and that. Now we'll get to retrospect in a minute. Let's just stay right here for now. So, boom. She was like, okay. And I told her, yo, if it's okay with you, I want to meet your children, bring them over, and I want to just, like take them out and just have a day with them and things of that nature. And I don't know if she was reluctant. She was reluctant. She was most definitely reluctant. Like she, I could, with me being who I am, I could imagine, and I could see how she felt at that time. She was reluctant, but she agreed though. So one day we set up a little date, and she brought the boys over. She had something to do, so it worked for her. She got her little free time, and then I got me a little me time. So it all worked for us. So I took the kids out. We went and had pizza, and we played games, and we took pictures together, and we just like talked. And I got to know them. They got to know me. I let them know who I was in their father's life. And like they ate it up. Like, oh my gosh, y'all, they ate it up. Tell me if you've ever been in this situation where you already knew your person. But let's just say in my situation, like when you've got to know each other and you were ready to move to the next level of your relationships and things of that nature, like, did y'all decide that you wanted to blend your families? And if you did, tell your girl what direction you went and what you all chose to do in order to make that happen. Because your girl go to the extremes. Like, you gonna have to tell me no. I need everybody to tell me no across the board before I just give it up. Him saying what he was saying meant nothing to me. Like, I ain't, I don't trust nobody's judgment but my own at the end of the day, friends. Just know that. So y'all let me know how y'all felt about that. And if y'all were ever in that situation, let your girl know how you all navigated that situation. Hit me up on my Facebook page, on my Instagram page, on my YouTube page. You can even email me at behindthewallswithcandace@gmail.com. And we can talk about it anonymously or open. Whatever you want to do, my friends. So anyway, back to the story. So we had a great time. We came home, and the kids, my oldest girl, we ain't gonna talk about her because she a tough nut to crack. But the little one, they are all around like the same age. His oldest child and my baby girl are literally months apart, but technically they're the same age. He's 12 now. She'll be 12 in about a few weeks. So they instantly clicked. And then the little one, who is the little big brother, like, he just love him some attentions. He just loves somebody to love on him and to talk to him and to feed him, baby. He loves that. So he was eating it up. And then, when she came back and got the kids or whatever, she thought they was gonna be ready to go. They was like, I don't want to go. I want to stay. Can I please stay with? At that point, I was Miss Candace, which I don't like the miss shit because it made me feel old. But I understand that they had respect for me. So I want to stay with Miss Candace. Da, 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 da. And she's like, oh, maybe another time, maybe another time. Not right now because this is our initial meeting. And I respect it. Like, I wouldn't have let my children stay with a woman that I didn't know or anybody that I didn't know, So it was cool. I didn't feel no way about that. I respected it. All right. So she was like, maybe another time, this, and that. Fast forward. We continue to have conversations with each other. We continue to meet. She and I continue to meet with each other. And with that being the case, like, we grew a bond like no other. You guys, everybody thinks that the baby mama girlfriend dynamic is supposed to be weird and supposed to be tumultuous, but that's not where I come from because I'm not like that. Prior to this, I had been co-parenting with my oldest daughter and my ex for many, many years. So that is not our dynamic. So I was not accustomed to any of that. You know what I'm saying? And most people, it's just a stigma. Like they just think that we're automatically supposed to hate each other for what? The only way you wouldn't like me is because you still like him. Let's keep it a book. There's no reason for you to dislike me, ma'am. I've never done anything to you. Don't know me from a can of paint. Why don't you like me? Why do you have a problem with me? But it wasn't that. But the time went on and she and I grew a bond outside of him. Was he the catalyst that allowed us to meet each other? Absolutely. He was that. But did he drive us to continue to be the people that we are today? We are not just people. We are not just friends. That's my sister, and I love her. And there is nothing that I would not do for her because I love her. And that's the bond that she and I created over the past 4 years now. Y'all got to understand that. That's adulthood. That's emotional intelligence. That's growth. Do you understand that? Tell me how y'all feel about it because that's what that is for us to this very day. We don't need him to be in the middle of our mix because we have both solidified that not only do I love her, their children, she loves my children. She is their bonus mom just as much as I am the boy's bonus mom. And it is nothing in between it. And there's nothing that can break that. Our bond to this day is unbreakable. He and I could end right now to this day. But guess what? He ain't gonna have to see me. Huh? He ain't gonna never get away from me, friends, because I love them children and those children love me. And it is nothing he or anybody in this world can do to change that. And that's that. Now we get into the end of the episode and let's get to the Q&A. Friends, let me know if you've ever been in this situation or a similar situation where it was time to blend your families. And listen, it doesn't have to be an unconventional relationship like some of myself and our other friends have been through. It could just be general. This is not a centralized type of situation or a community. No, this is for everybody who has ever been in an unconventional relationship, who has ever felt the way, who has ever had to battle the judgment and the questioning yourself and things of that nature and being ashamed of where you are in your life, in your relationship, because you knew that other people were not going to agree with your decisions. Hit your girl up. Hit me up on Facebook. Hit me up on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. YouTube is our primary source. When you want to see the full video, this is where you need to go. Behind the Walls with Candace. That Behind the Walls, WCANDIS. And even if you don't want to comment there, hit me up on my email, behindthewallswithcandace@gmail.com. Whether you want to be anonymous or you want to talk about it out loud, you want to say it with your chest, whatever it is that you want to do, just know that I'm going to always protect you. This is a safe place for any and everybody in unconventional relationships that's ever been in a weird relationship. It doesn't even matter. Come and holler at your girl. I'm here for you. This has been my utmost pleasure. I thank you all so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule to spend some time with me, grabbing your drink of choice, having a seat, and we are talking about it. Much love and happy weekend to you. I'll see you soon.